I said I was gonna finish this game, and I really hope it's gonna work. But hi, hello. I am here to finish what I started. Let's go. I'm scared. Legit, I want to see the end of FF13 really badly, but I am actually legitimately very scared. It's gonna be a miserable like 8-hour grind fest. So I guess this is the part where we just try our best. Anyway, how are you guys? What's going on? What's up? I hope you're doing good. I hope you are within spitting distance of the end. Yeah, I'm told I'm like literally in the final zone, right?
Surmise dab, let's effing go. Surmise dab.
Like, if things even go unoptimally, let alone if they go optimally, I should be done with the game there we go. I should be done with the game in time to actually switch and play Persona, right? Like, I shouldn't have like a full stream's worth of stream left, right? Now, the only way that doesn't happen is if this game goes so fucking poorly that I cry my eyes out and I die. Too many bosses and one major boss? Are you telling me that not every mob I'm currently fighting is considered a boss? Because it feels like it! Oh my god! It really feels like it. We are in the pink zone. The pink zone. That's me. I'm the pink zone. Oh. Cavalry soldiers set on overthrowing the Felsi. No wonder the halls of the Sanctum Monstrous seethe. Bartanilus never intended them to reach Orphan and was merely a ruse to spur the reluctant Lassie into action. The companions refuse to complete their focus. No longer needs to manipulate their minds. All that remains is to crush the hope that they have in the future. When their hope turns to despair, one of them, consumed by anger and regret, will transform into Ragnarok, and the beast will be an unstoppable incarnation of the cocoon, shadow, releasing the depths of millions of summon the maker. A new dawn approaches. As the day that Bartanilus killed the cocoon, tended to its people, watch over the servants of the Pulse Felsi. He gave them one final order to the Felsi, and eating, guide the steps of the curseless sea. Bring them to the ones who dreams of death. Bring them to Orphan's Cradle. Alright, bitches. I'm in the pink zone. God, this place is so trippy. It's a really cool zone, though. I love how pink it is. Oh, there are these two bitches again? Bloodborne reference. Oh god. No. Please don't tell me I have to walk through all of that. No.
I've discovered a tiny man living underneath the cupboards and he's been stealing my crumbs.
Is he crummy? Do I have to go that way? I don't want to go that way. Also, punching bag. They used to work for the 22 months. Did you know that 11 plus 11 equals 22? Just everyone to discover what's kind of bloggers. And Fen, did you know that 20? Thank you for the 29 months. Holy shit! Did you know that 20 plus 9 equals 29? Which time once you've been subscribed for? That's also bloggers. Illy. We can go down here. I don't think it matters where my camera is here. God, I don't want to fight anything. Maybe I can just go like this way? What the fuck is that? I guess I'll fight you. Oh, I'm fighting both of them. Why would I not have fought both of them?
Just like that.
Well, well, well. Oh, Final Fantasy 13. How I missed you so. God damn it. Oh my god. Holy shit. Alright. I forgot this game was allowed to be anything but utterly brutal in everything that it does.
Be careful.
Bro, what the fuck?
This will be quick. Thank you.
Also, I feel like I've seen that thing in Warframe. It's kind of Warframe-like, yeah. I ain't seen it. Please tell me you're weak to at least something. Okay, good, good. Okay.
Be careful. Give it your best shot.
Tenno Squam! What a time. Because you have slow. Girl, please use slow for this love of everything holy. Stop using shit on that guy. Slow the big gun. Here, I just need a plaything. Time to summon Clem. Oh, I love Clem.
Cheers.
Fang, I am going to lose my goddamn mind if you don't use slow.
This will be quick.
You keep trying to get into Warframe, but it starts so unfriendly to new players. It is. Like straight up, Warframe's like kind of impossible to get into. I feel like with every update it's harder and harder. Because it's kind of built in such a way that it's really built around like stacking stuff on existing systems. But like there's so many systems that get stacked upon that you can't like get into it because if you don't have any of the stuff that you need. And I'm dead. Okay, whatever.
Just like that.
But yeah, it just like stacks everything on top of itself and like, unless you're, didn't mean to do that. So I'm probably gonna, oh, I haven't spent Crystarian points. You're being quiet, chat, so you can concentrate? No, God no. God no, don't do that. That would make me feel even worse. Like, me concentrating is not gonna do shit. It's just not gonna do anything. The MILF sweater is on. You're right. The MILF sweater is on because I feel sad. That's why. It's also very nice and cozy. Yeah, don't worry about, like, letting me concentrate or anything, because... nobody talking will just make it worse. Yeah, it's very cozy. It's just like, I know I need like a certain level of stimulation, and that is one thing that like does hurt me in this game, is that like it is understimulating sometimes. So like I'll lose focus, not because I get like, I mean partially because I get distracted, but because like I can't focus on the game. If that makes sense. I can't. You know? A digit too many? I mean, I'm just, to be honest, like it's just kind of, the game is just kind of absurd in its end game. So close. Like completely absurd. I mean, maybe if I was using hope, my life would be like a little bit easier. Like maybe, but you know, honestly, I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure. Like, for all I know, that's not even true. Everything hurts. And it hurts so much. I'm gonna make... Guess we'll maybe try to fight this thing.
Let's wrap this up. No mercy. Let him have it. All right, here we go. Let's wrap this up.
Called Immortal. It's a dramatic name. And she died. Great. God, fuck.
I'll deal with you. We can win this. Appreciate it.
Judging by his health bar, it might as well be.
Don't give up. We can win this.
Yeah, it's cool.
So this is how it ends.
What if I just didn't finish the game? What if I just never finished the game? That'd be so bad. I should finish the game. I should finish the game. Maybe this is the better path to go. 11:15 was left unfinished. True, true. I feel like I mean, do I have to go that way, or can I go this way? This game loves fucking you so much, dude. Like,
You're going
oh
down.
my god. Like, I honestly don't even get it. Like, what are you supposed to do? You know, like how, what do you do? Like, meant to have gone back on Pulse and grinded earlier. That's stupid. Like, God, that's so, like, that's so dumb though. Is there a timer that goes off to tell you when you've grinded enough? Probably not, I'm assuming, right? You're just supposed to, like, magically know. Like what? You know what I mean? Like, but when you finish all the side quests, that's your timer? You're right. I need to do 100 side quests first. You need some kind of esoteric combo of roles and classes that you wouldn't know unless you looked it up. No, that's probably fair. Oh, they're attacking me again?
You want some?
After maxing 3 main roles and most of a 4th tree, I'd have to spend like another 30 hours in the game. Like, oh yeah, I mean, that was one of my biggest complaints about, FF9. It was like, FF9 was so esoteric in everything that it did, right? This is awful. This is so bad. Just cheat to see the rest of the story at this point? I don't know how to cheat. Unless I download like a cheat engine or something. Cheat engine installation stream, woo! Because like I'd legit have to spend like another probably like 30 to 40 hours to like max the trees. And that'd be just grinding. And like, guess what? I don't want to do that. I don't want to. Like, because like I shouldn't have to. If I've spent close to like, I don't know, let's say, ballpark it, let's just say like, I've spent 50 hours in the game already, right? It's actually more. But I've spent 50 hours in the game already. I've already grinded. I have grinded. You guys have seen me do that, right? I've spent maybe say 15 hours grinding, right? Let's just say 15. So 15 out of 50 is what? You're left over with like 35 actual gameplay hours. Now the game's basically demanding me to spend another 35 hours just to finish the last like hour of the game. You know, are the numbers right on that? I mean, probably not. I don't know, but like, you get my point. Like, that's insane. That is insane. That is obscene. That is so insane. To like, it's also so like, what's the right word? Like, there's so much audacity in that. You know what I mean? Even like another 5 hours is too much. Exactly, because there's like an hour of the game left. You know what I mean? Like, you should, like, the audacity a game has to like demand that you spend like the amount of gameplay time that you've had this entire other time just to finish the last hour of the game is absurd. Like, it is audacious. It is so audacious. Like, it is so bad. Like, I like FF13, I do, but like, pretty much any complaint I've ever heard somebody make about FF13 hasn't been complaining about this very thing, which is my biggest complaint. Square does, oh, for sure. This is not just an FF13 problem, this is a Final Fantasy problem. Final Fantasy does this like in every game. But I cannot tell you how terrible of a gameplay design that is. Like, people complain never got to this part. They probably never did. But like, it is, like, it's so bad. It's so bad. Like, I want to finish the game, but like, I can't. It won't let me finish it. So like, I don't know what to do. I guess I could try like subbing someone in maybe, but like, I'm not even sure that's gonna work. You know? It's so bad. Like, especially because, like, I remember the part, like, right before this being, like, challenging, right? Like, the first part of the first leg of, like, the pink zone. I remember it being challenging. I don't remember it being this bad. Like, this is... You know, I don't remember it being, like, that level of terrible. But, like, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. I did get stuck on him. But then, like, after that, things got, like, a little easier. And I was able to, like, make my way through it, you know? But now, like, I can't do it. Like, the game can't do it. You know? Which is woof. Oh, you can't buy armor, hun? You can buy items that give you like a bit more defense, but there's no armor in the game. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Challenging is fine, but like this is like you don't even have a chance to like deploy a strategy before getting pummeled. Yeah, that's why I'm just gonna give this a whirl, see if it works. But yeah, saying this just feels completely impossible. Like, I mean it. Which is, again, just like such a fucking shame. Like, I don't know. It just kind of feels like Final Fantasy doesn't want people to play their games sometimes. They have an added tax on your time? Something like that. Let's try this. Let's see if it works. Also, like, that's another thing, too. Like, they have that whole mechanic of, like, oh, the enemy, like, you can, like, sneak up on the enemy to, like, get the drop on them. But then they just, like, don't let you do it. Right? They stop letting you do it because the enemies will just notice you no matter what. So it's like, why? Like, why even do that? You know? Like, Hope can't even actually get off the ground to cast a spell right now.
Too late to beg. Out of my sight. No mercy.
They're like non-stop knocking them up, so they can't even cast.
So this is how it ends.
I'm gonna look this up. On the bright side, I am looking the thing up. I'm looking up Orphan's Cradle, and a lot of people, apparently, I'm seeing a lot of forum posts about how it's insanely hard. Huh. Shit. I don't know what to do. Did it crash? No, it didn't crash. I'm tabbed out right now because I'm trying to like see if there's like literally anything I can do. And I'm not sure there is. See? Oh god. Hmm. Change stays. Probably look at abilities.
Little son! Little son!
Hello Sami, how are you on this lovely afternoon? Oh wait, never mind, I see you're in Falsy Hell.
Hi Vinci, thank you so much for the 14 months. You do that 7 plus 7 equals 14 retirements. You subscribe for this kind of bloggers. Thank you so much. Yeah, I actually don't think I can finish the game. Like, I don't think it's physically possible. If you want to link to the movie, I can get you a timestamp at the beginning of Orphan's Cradle. Maybe. I know, I'm struggling to care right now, honestly. I kind of want to cry. Because, like, can't do it. Like, this whole time I've been kind of like 40 to 50 minutes of cutscenes. Gotcha. And you're positioned in such a way that I have to fight you. Gotcha. Can't move you by any chance? Look at that. Speaking of Cradle, have you hit another wall? I don't think I've even hit a wall. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, I don't think it's physically possible for me to fight some of these enemies. Unless I spend, and I am not joking, like 30 hours of grinding. On top of all the grinding I've already done. Like, it's like numerically, like, impossible. And I'm gonna try to fight this boss. And I'm gonna be really damn curious if the boss is actually easier to fight than the fucking mobs, because I felt like that was true previously. So I guess we'll see. Anyway, this is one of the most like brutal, upsetting, and unfair games I've ever played. So here we are. Like I've played a lot of hard games before. I've played Celeste, and like Celeste is hard. I don't know if you've ever played Celeste. It's a very hard game, very difficult. But at no point playing Celeste did I feel like it was actually impossible to play. It was difficult, and I knew what I needed to do. I just needed like to do it, right? But like the way like FF13 has gone about just like, oh, I love Souls games. I love Dark Souls games. I love Elden Ring. I love all of them. They're so good. They're so much fun. And yeah, they're challenging. But like they respect the player enough to be like, hey, like here's a challenge and I'm going to give you a challenge, but you have a variety of strategies to employ to overcome this challenge, right? Where and Celeste's even the similar case. Is like you can do a lot of things to do it, or like you know what to do. But this game feels mean. Like it feels mean spirited, right? Like it wants you to be frustrated. Like it, and that's not even true for like again like Celeste wants you to feel frustration so you can like overcome the hurdle and to feel like what it's like to climb a mountain that you're not supposed to climb, right? But like this game just feels mean-spirited and nasty. Like it just wants you to like be frustrated and to suffer for no other reason other than to just suffer, right? There's not an easy mode, no. Manual control? What's that? I've never heard of that. More that the equipment system is a black box unless you read an FAQ, for instance. Exactly. Yeah. And like this is a Square Enix thing, kind of like you said. Like they love obscure mechanics so much they marry themselves to the mechanics and make it so damn hard for you to do fucking anything. Like I said, it feels mean. It just feels genuinely mean. Which is like, fuck. Like, what do you do? Like, you know?
End of the road. Appreciate it. Thanks.
I found myself in a dead end at the end of 13 back when I was severely underpowered for the final fights. I was past the point of going back and grinding.
Thanks.
No, I certainly feel as though that happens a lot. That happens a lot in FF14 games. It's just like, well, time to suffer. And then you just have a bad time because...
Appreciate it.
like, that's just kind of what ends up happening, you know?
All in a ring.
Also, I'm gonna be real, so far this fight is much easier.
End of the road.
Watch it, like, pull out some, like, insta-kill move or some bullshit, but this fight just seems so much fucking easier.
All in a ring. All in a ring. Let's wrap this up.
I didn't know that, though, Vinci. I didn't know you could, like, oh my god.
No mercy. This will be quick.
Do I have a double? I don't have a double
Let's
heal.
wrap this up.
Damn.
I'll
Alright.
deal with you.
Did y'all miss me? Sure. So we all witnessed this, right? Like, that's fucking stupid. That's stupid. See what it feels mean. It's mean. Like it. It feels mean. It like. Look at that. 2 minutes and 45 seconds. Target time was 6 minutes. We did it in like a third, a half. This is a coach who like physically beats you to death, resurrects you, and then you go into your like match and then maul your opponent because you're used to being beaten to death. Like, it's so mean for the bot. Like, fucking hell, what the fuck? Why? God.
Something strange about that one.
Fucking hell. What the fuck, dude? I did the mechanic correctly? Yeah, I mean, it made sense, like, what the mechanic was, you know? Like, I kind of figured it was, like, charging up its attack, so I need to be prepared. Oh boy. What's that? Okay. Another boss? Larg the Destroyer, easy. The Rapiform casts death. Casts instant death. We're just gonna go this way, I guess. This fucking Donkey Kong now? Fucking watch. Anyway, I'm gonna cry because this game makes me want to cry, and not even in a good way. If they're all curb stomps, maybe you'll have more time for more P5? That's literally the only thing no! What? That's how we get through this game. Straight up. This is the only way we get through this game right now. And that's just skimming through all the normal enemies. Because all the normal enemies are the end game bosses of all the other games I've ever played. And then the actual bosses of this like area are just normal enemies of Ooh, boo boo boo. Hey! Ooh. No, you can't see me. Why did my Deceptors all wear off so quickly? Why are you back, too? Why are you back? Okay, well, let me just... Haha. Normal mobs are Skyrim giants. And the actual bosses are just like random Whiterun guard. Look at that. That's the only way to get through this shit. Oh, they look friendly. Sure. All right, pals, let's do it. Oh wait, actually, don't I have like... Oh yeah, I've got points. I should probably spend those. They won't matter at all because the enemies will still have 10 trillion health. But, you know. Anyway, point being is FF13 is a good game, and any of the complaints that people usually measure against it aren't accurate, because the real complaints are this shit right here. That's the real reason to be upset at this game. Unfortunately, no, oh wait, because I could have done, nah, whatever. This is the real problem with the game, but no one complains about it, so here we are. I guess I shouldn't say no one. Like, I'm sure people have bitched about it. Sure, a lot of annoyed enemies in this metal hallway. It must be the metal hallway's fault. Don't you hate it when that happens? All right. A bit of a stat rebalance would do this game wonders. Yeah, I would agree. A stat rebalance and also like, there we go. That's what I want. I don't have... That's fine, you know, that's fine. That's fine. Like a stat rebalance, like a remaster for this game would be fantastic. Rebalance the stats, change the battle system. You're golden, like honestly. That they fell back into this late game trope, because I remember FF12 being a massive late game difficulty spike only in the optional areas. See, and that's like, that's as it should be, right? Like, there's nothing wrong about having like a crazy difficult zone or boss or area that's like an optional location, right? But you should like let people finish your game. Like, if people have invested hours and hours and hours into your game, you should let them finish it. Don't like bully them. Like, you know what I mean? Like, don't like bully the fuck out of them. Cause that's what it feels like. It feels like bully. And like, and for what? Why? Like, why? Why piss people off? Like, what's the point? What's your goal in that? Don't like that. Can you not deprotect it? Is nothing working? It's immune to everything. Right. Of course. Naturally. Okay, fine. You know what? Fuck you. I'm just gonna attack you then. Also, it's called the Tiamat Eliminator. That's kind of fun. Like a reskin Proudclad or something. Yeah, it just doesn't work. Okay, so it purifies all my status effects.
Got your back. Give it your best shot.
Cool. We need tougher enemies at the end. Give them a billion health, make them immune to all the gameplay mechanics, I guess. Yeah, because players love it when that happens. That's fun.
Thank you.
They love the challenge it provides, or something, I guess. I guess we just can't buff ourselves, which is like fine, I guess. Just makes us take longer. Hold up, did it lose its...
We'll see who's left.
Hold up, what the fuck? Oh, so one form is immune to status effects and the other one isn't. Okay. Alright. Yeah, it's got like 3 million health. Not even like it does. It has that. It has that much.
Tear it up. We'll see who's left standing. I'll deal with you. Thank you. Careful now. Got your back. Appreciate it. Battle is ours. Appreciate it.
Did it just fucking heal itself? God damn it. Ugh.
Cheers.
Like, of course it did. Why would it not heal itself? Why would I assume otherwise, right?
Thank you.
I have to stagger this thing?
I wanna be you.
This is the only one I have, so that sucks.
You're gonna squirm. Thank you. You're gonna squirm. Appreciate it. Tear it up. We'll see who's left standing. You're gonna squirm. Tear it up.
God damn.
Careful now. Thank you.
Is there a mechanic I'm missing? Does anybody know? Like, is there like a mechanic I'm missing or something? Oh, motherfucker. Nope, it's just like this? Alright, cool. Just bigger number.
Bring it on.
Alright. Fuck me, god damn it. Okay, at least got it slowed. Let's just go back up. Alright, heal again.
This battle is ours.
I'm making like fucking no progress, bro. What the fuck? I guess we just fight it again? Like... guess we just keep smacking our heads against the wall. This will cause any boss to immediately die. God, if fucking only. Looks like it's gonna take an hour. It probably is, at this rate. Because it's probably gonna heal itself at it. It's probably just gonna heal itself at some point, because it can. Yep, there's the heal. And motherfucker, we're back on the ground. Well, now we need to... Oh, stop. And now it's just knocking us up to interrupt our casts. We should not let that dip. We should not let that dip. Fuck you. Okay. We do no damage because why would I expect us to? Maybe High Wind will do something. I don't know. Barely did anything. And now we're getting back knocked up again, and okay, I guess. God damn it. Like, did people in Squeenix just go like, this is fine. Like, this is an okay thing to happen.
Appreciate it.
Like, God. Now we're back onto here, so we can do this.
You're gonna squirm. You're gonna squirm.
I had Vanille, I could do poison on it. But goddamn, it just doesn't seem like there's a point. I'm just gonna take fucking forever no matter what. A pervert who grinded until maxed. Oh my god. That's a funny way to word it.
You're gonna squirm. Cheers.
Fuck him up, fam. So far this thing just is a load of horseshit, but me being able to knock this thing up in the air for a change is kind of nice. What's if FF's obsession with enemies taking hours to kill? I don't know, but they sure do that, huh? It's like sure a thing they do.
Hi Sami, FFXIA final time.
Hi Niles. How are you? I'm gonna go back on this bullshit. This is gonna heal itself again, but probably not as badly as the last time.
I'll deal with you. You want some?
Right, and then we do this. Because he's gonna bar, and then we just whack it. Yeah, Merlin, what's up? How's it going?
Appreciate it.
Isn't that Absolute Virtue took like 12 hours? I don't know what those bosses are, but they sound awful. Because this is the one that can't be slowed. Yeah, okay, cool. But we have Bar Ice, which is good, because that helps a lot. I'm fine, how are you? Awful, because, I don't like this zone. Orphan's Cradle sucks. Raid boss in 11? Jeez. That's shitty. Okay. I think it did heal itself already, so we're about on track, damage-wise. There we go, staggered. Perfect. Will not adopt this orphan. I also will not adopt this orphan. It's like 5 hours to do. I gotcha. Ow. It's gonna start doing this to us, right? Yeah, so we need to heal. It took like 28 hours? What the fuck? Pandemonium Warden. That had that distinction. Oh my god. I've used part of the chain that dropped its health order, but made it force despawn after 2 hours. Good god, what the fuck?
This'll be quick.
13-2 easier than the first game? Fucking better be.
Careful now.
Like this just, it just sucks. It's just not fun. Like, if he's the last boss and it's chained, oh god. Leave and heal? That sucks. Well, that sucks.
Got your back.
Come on. Flip, flip. Go, go, go. Alright, kill him.
You're gonna swerve.
Oh, did I fuck that up? Did I fuck the debuffs up? Fuck. I might have. I totally did. Alright, whatever.
Nothing's getting in my way. Tear it up. This battle is ours. This'll be quick. Thank you. Appreciate it.
As well as chain casting meteor? What the fuck? That sounds insane, miss. You guys hit me with that obscure FF11 lore. Like, I just want to know, like, why? Like, why? Who is that Square Enix like, ah, yes. This is how this fight has to work. You know what I mean? Like, who is out here like, yes, I have it. We need to do this. That only happens if you don't do the mechanics correctly. I guess that kind of makes more sense. Passing out, trying to figure that fight out. Yeah, like, they should make that illegal. You should, like, there should be like video game jail for making fights like that make people pass out and die. I guess I shouldn't say they died, but like, you know what I mean. How the fuck were you supposed to do that in 8 minutes? Fuck off! Ugh. Took 18, but how were you supposed to do that in 8 minutes? Shut up! God. Still easier than the area mobs, though. Still easier than the area mobs.
Don't let the scenery intimidate you. It's just one of our Tandalus's parlor tricks.
If it was an important rock, she said no. Huh? What? Hmm? Rock, go up! Rock really do go up. So close. I'd have some use their 2-hour window was trying to do so, but the window was very tight and latency on their delays only made it worse. Good God. Ugh. That's what they were talking about, Bones. 12 hours, yeah? You know, hot take. Hot take that is not a hot take. I think this is an extremely lukewarm take, actually. Fights, like you should not have to play a game optimally to, like, progress unless the point of the game is optimization. Like, hot take. Whoa, spicy, right? But like, you shouldn't have to play a game optimally unless it's the point of the game. You know what I mean? Like, you should be able to just like play the game. Play the game however you want to. Especially in something that, well, is quite frankly an RPG, which is the whole point, is it is a role-playing game. That's what role-playing games are, right? This is so controversially, it's so brave. True. I'm a brave girl, what can I say? Anyway, into the blue portal. This better be like the end boss. Oh look, pretty ladies. So where are we? And are we fighting Space Pope? Narthix, Orphan's Cradle. The Narthix. There's, yeah, I think this is Space Pope murder time. It's a bunch of statues of ladies, cute little chairs, a lovely view outside. Reminds me of Nier. Like, this is giving me, like, Nier vibes, you know? I'll take or not. Give Yoko Taro FF17. How crazy would that be? I think we should. I think we should. I love the aesthetic here for some reason. It's a good aesthetic. It's very, like, mid-2000s, like, RPG aesthetic. Which I very much love. Like, it's got Mirror's Edge vibes. Very much like it. The music, too. Yeah. It's very Nier vibes. Yes, there's white couches. Ooh, it's a lady wall door.
Let's do this.
Yeah, Lightning. Please tell me there's not another zone here. Okay, thank God. Woo! I got worried. Really? Can you find the picture bones?
Ready?
Yeah. Ready.
This is it.
Moment of truth, hero.
Little lights. Just like in Eva.
Life's spark shines on, once freed from its fleshly shroud. Dodge!
Sarah!
Stupid fucking Space Pope.
Dreams, meanwhile, shatter in a flash. No!
Think. Where's the real Sarah?
Hey, listen. real. It's just Falsey smoke and mirrors.
Yeah, they don't work wonders. They play tricks.
Whew. I thought he just murdered a child.
At last, my errant l'Cie. Men fight men. Men battle beasts. Cocoon wars with Pulse. There can be no end to such conflict. But Cocoon's end is imminent and inevitable. Will you not at least slay Orphan and make it quick, as an act of mercy?
Mercy? You mean murder. And Cocoon won't die. We're not here for that. We came for you.
Nice.
Such willful insolence. Disappointing. You prolong Cocoon's suffering. And to what end? Refusing me but condemns another to face your focus tomorrow. If you truly seek salvation, you will obey.
Alright, Mr. fucking Gunface. Round 2! God, fuck this guy. Actually, you're right. This is round 3. This is we fought this bitch twice.
You're gonna swerve. Appreciate it. Thank you. You're gonna swerve.
From your fate, and your soul too shall burn bright in death.
He's the Seymour of this game. Dude, just roll over and die. True. Now he's all like golden and white though, because he was like black and gold, right? Wasn't he? And then he was like silver and black. Or like white and silver. Now he's like white and gold. And he keeps getting a color palette swap every time. How many times do we need to teach you this lesson, old man? Honestly. He is an old man, too.
Gotta stay in control. Got your back.
That really is the theme of this game. Truly.
Go.
Bro's casting Ultima, what the fuck? That's what that is? Okay, good tanking, good tanking. I didn't see that earlier, alright! Stupid fucking, stupid. Unleash Ultima! Idle and save us. Show him a TikTok to inflict psychic damage. Yeah! It's what he deserves. So slow him the fuck down first. Alright, we sentineled. That was a good move. It was an amazing joke concerning Ultima, really? Yep, fuck it, I'm just gonna Libra. Just so we know. Okay.
We'll see who's left standing.
Oh, actually.
Tear it up.
share if you want. Damn, I come here, the Pope jumped you again? The Pope loves catching. The Pope loves jumping me. He really does. Ultima D's nuts. Oh, he's gonna shoot his gun face out. Ah! Holy shit. Ow. That was a few more guns than I expected. No, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine.
We'll see who's left standing.
Alright, slap his ass, kids! Oh, does it consume the whole meter? I need to be careful about that. I keep fucking that shit up. I need to be much more careful with that.
Appreciate it. This battle is ours.
Oh, God. Oh. A hurdy. A hurdy. Ouchie, ouchie, ooh, ouchie. Oh, that is kind of funny, actually.
Fulfill your focus and gain eternal life.
Anyway, this Pope is so mean. Your mom awaits me. Heyo! Get fucked, Bartantalus! Fuck this guy. Heal, 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 heal! Oh, my brain! Oh my god. I don't have a mother you could sleep with, child, you absolute fool. He would say that. He would say stupid shit like that. He would say some stupid ass shit like that. And then I'd be like, no, you fucking idiot. And he's like, ah, kill orphan. And I'm like, no. God, you stupid idiot. He doesn't even get it. It's not even funny at this point. Indeed, my mother is dead. Soon you will join her. I'd be like, yo, that's fucked up. And he's like, you're fucked up. He'll pay you $30 to kill orphan.
Appreciate it.
My face is a gun. And I'm like, why? And he's like, gun face time. Then he pulls out the Glock on me. Oh god, that's so much damage every time.
Tear it up. This battle is ours.
Turn from your fate and your soul too shall burn bright in death.
Ouchie, ouchie, ouchie. Ouchie, ouchie, ouchie. Why am I in the air? No, that's lightning in the air. Lightning, you're flying. Get back down from there.
Slum
At the very least, like some debuffs work against this guy, right? Like it could be worse, I suppose, you know? God, this is like my favorite game, Gun Face. Does the boss ever just open his face and shoot guns out of it? It's terrifying to see your HP nosedive every time. Correct! Hi, Larry. Eat my ass, eat my ass, eat my ass, bartender lass. Gonna hit him right in the bartender lucy, if you know what I mean. I know you're gonna do it. I know you're gonna fucking do the thingy again. I know you're gonna do it. Just do it. I'm ready for you. Eat my ass. Bartender lucy? You didn't like bartender lucy? That sounds real bad in the ears. What do you mean? It's the bartender lucy. That was a big one. That was like an extra large death ultima. Why make that joke, Sammy? Because I love your suffering. It brings me great joy, you must understand this. Anyway, Highwind. Eat my ass. Hit him right in the bartender lucy. JK, we all know there's another boss after this.
Hey, put a lid on it.
Because he's gonna be like, I'm orphan, you did it.
Release. Last release.
It's done.
There's no way that's it.
All right.
No way that's it. Kiss, 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 kiss!
Woo. We did it, huh?
Yep. It's that bird again.
What that bird doing? Oh, God.
Two irreconcilable focuses we bore, yet bound were we in a cocoon prison, impervious to our power. And so we thank you for granting us our longed-for birth.
Tysley? No, not anymore.
We are the abandoned, born but now to die. Our name is orphan. By our hand shall be death.
Oh, that's a cool boss design. Because it's like a child with like two parents.
You gotta go.
I agree, they do have to go. What the fuck? Okay, they're just a sword?
One way or another.
Got your
This
back.
ends now.
That almost one-shot me. Holy fucking shit.
Careful now. Bring it on.
No, that is like such a cool boss design though. I really like that. Because it's literally like you like literally have this like design of like a father, a mother, and then a child, and then like orphans the child, right? But they're like combined, and then you've got like Bartandalus like all like mixed in there too, and just like it's such like it's so cool. And then you've got like the dark and the light, and like it's a really cool design. Like it's really fun. It's also like looks like a clock in the background too, like time's running out, you know? And then they're also a literal sword. They're a literal sword. I don't like how the mother struck the child in the middle. That's fair. That's really cool. I like that a lot. Okay. The two conflicting conflicts, which is kind of implied by the light and the dark halves. Yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely. That's really cool. I really like that. It's talking to, like, is it like, you know, mention like a too frail of a shell and they all die, but too strong of a shell and they all live, to live and to die and to live. To be born just to die. There's no point. It's literally a whole like despair versus like hope kind of thing, right? Where it's like there's no point in living if all there is to die. You know, born just to die. Like it's nice because like I guess, you know, kind of ties in everything. That's also like a reoccurring theme in all of Final Fantasy is like the idea of like fighting against despair. To live without purpose is pretty cool. To live without purpose? Kind of cool, actually. It's actually kind of poggers how you can still survive and find all kinds of varying purposes and have no grander design in your life. And that's okay. You can just live and have fun. Wow, that stagger gauge builds fast, damn. Meteion, is that you? No, I mean like literally, like an Orphan has big Meteion vibes, which is like really cool. I like that a lot, actually. Ooh, ooh, ow, 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 ow. Come on, come on. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Yep, Kira, please, please, please! Oh, okay, you know, I kind of expected him to do that. Oh. We're good. Alright. Gorgon son? Gorgu, thank you so much for the follow. I super appreciate it. I hope everyone absolutely gorgeous day, because you might have more gorgeous. Love you so much. Welcome. This boss is terrifying. As it like should be, right? Right, as it should be, but there we go. There's the secondary targets, right? Just slugging it out with him. Pretty sure I'm just slugging it out with him. Yeah, just Orphan. There's like something here to make a joke about the ordinary targets in the last zone. You know, I'm just saying. I'm just fucking saying. Man, it is not wanting to. These shells are not wanting to stick. Love the vibe. Thank you, Grogu. Appreciate it. I like your little emote. Oh god. Is that Kasumi? Is that Kasumi? That emote? Looks like her. It is. Adorable, I love it. Very cute. Hey, you remember Weed Bait's name? Listen! Maybe. Have you, Goku, did you find me just now, or have you been watching my Persona stuff? No one forgets Kasumi. She is unforgettable, and if you do forget about her, she'll appear inside your room. She'll just manifest inside your room. What's Chains of Torment? Ow! Okay, I got my answer, I guess. Have you got any further in her storyline yet? I went to that lunch date with her where she made a comical amount of food, which I gotta say, the bit of Kasumi being a tiny little girl who just eats gargantuan amounts of food, beautiful, beautiful, love that for her. It's so fucking funny. Oh. Ooh, ah! No! 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 Don't! Stop! I wasn't ready! I wasn't paying attention! Oh no, I was already on a sentinel. We good! Oh my god. Oh god, I about pissed my pants. Oh my god, I about peed my pants. God. Orphan, here comes the sword! No, Orphan, no! Oh, then I lost my gauge! God damn it! Anyway, just now, you were my recommended channels. I'm always down for watching it from 13, and like I said, like the vibe. Hell yeah! Oh, okay, cool. I just started playing Persona 5 for the first time. As well, so I don't know if you found me there first. But yeah, like, I literally just started playing Persona 5 like a month ago. Fucking love it to pieces. Love it to bits and pieces. We're probably gonna play, I mean, assumedly after we kill this boss and like finish the game, we're gonna switch to Persona 5. I've been loving it. It's been a fantastic game. Like, just utterly phenomenal in every possible way. Because I just started like a month. Okay. Oh, to be fair, I think we started like late December, so it's been like 2 months, right? Oh, that's perfect. I love P5. Hell yeah. I have the first 4 VODs on my YouTube channel too. The first 4. I'm probably gonna upload a 5th either tonight or tomorrow. Yeah, I've been playing P5R for the first time, and it's so good. Holy shit. It's so good though. I like Final Fantasy 13, but it was kind of a struggle to get to the end here. Yep, I'm in Futaba's dungeon. I'm on her palace. I'm on her palace. Still in the early parts of it. I haven't gotten that far in it. But I was duking it out in there. Also, like, Futaba do be kind of just like me for real, though.
This battle is ours.
She just like me for real, for real. Moving further in my playthrough, fuck yeah. Love to see it. No! No! Stop! No! Stop! I wasn't ready! Stop! No! Listen, we do have a for real counter. We do have a for real counter. It's at 31 last time I checked. I'm gonna fucking pee my pants. This fight's gonna make me piss. What FF game I'll tackle next? One that's less scary? Oh my god. Either 8 or 12 probably. But I want to keep playing Persona. May I suggest Chrono Trigger? You may suggest that, yes. You are in fact allowed to suggest it. I can never bother finishing myself. Yo, we literally ask everyone here. We were pretty close to just not finishing this game. Cause I was ready to give up. And then I found a way to get around some enemies. Whether or not she takes the suggestion is a different question. True! I do want to play Chrono Trigger, actually. I do want to play Chrono Trigger. I believe I own it. I think Ashley bought it for me. Eight is overrated. No, Spopery. I don't know what the fuck that is, but I'm scared. Stop. Don't do that. Ooh, it's a debuff. Stop. Stop that. Okay. We're good.
Thanks.
Sorry. Underrated. Oh no, you're fine. 8's your fave? I've heard a lot of good things about it, actually. 8's one of my... I have a friend and a mod whose favorite is 8. It's unfortunate the battle gameplay often gets away with how great FF13's story is. Yeah! No, that's definitely true. Like, this is probably one of the best Final Fantasies I've played so far. And it's a real shame they make it really hard to enjoy it at some points. I was prepared for this one! Fuck you! Eat shit! I was on the ceiling again, my bad. 8 is Moody's favorite? Yep. Or sorry, 13. 13? No, 12. Wait, 13? 13? Is 13 Moody's favorite? I thought 8 was Moody's favorite. Is that... Am I wrong on that? Roman numerals. I can't read the Romans. You can have the best story ever, but if your combat system is bad, then eh. Yeah, that's literally the problem, right? Is like, the combat system's just kind of, Which is like, it's just a shame. Yes, 8, yeah. This is really fast. I don't know about bad, just not forgiving. No, it's not good. Like, here. Okay, sorry. I shouldn't say. Oh, be careful, 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 careful. Oh my god. Oh my god. Stop, 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 stop. Okay, Haha, that's better. The problem with the battle system, the problem with the battle system is not is not it existing in a vacuum. The problem is like the way they decide to utilize it in the game, right? I don't think the battle system by itself, like in a void, is bad. I think it's entertaining, right? But the fact that the only way the game pretty much interacts with you in FF13 is cutscene and fight. And there's a lot of fighting in this game. It's absurd. Like, compared to other Final Fantasies especially, but compared to any game, there is an insane amount of combat in this game. I mean, insane amount of fighting. Everything is fighting, right? And you're using that system so goddamn much, it's stale. It's stale as hell. So how do you reinvigorate it? How do you make it more fun? Will you throw encounters where fucking bosses have like, what is that number? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 6, almost 7 million HP. Which, like, okay, he's a final boss. That's a bad example, Sammy. All right, let's go to the mobs in Orphan's Cradle that have like 4 million HP, 5 million HP, 3 million HP on mobs, on basic mobs. What is happening? Like, like, that's the problem, right? It's not that the battle system itself is bad, but because of the way that it's interacted with, it's bad. Because only numerically, you can only do so much. So then the numbers, you have to numerically keep increasing things. And because the game doesn't keep up on its XP for some reason, it just doesn't, to provide challenge, I assume, it just gets harder and harder and harder. And to the point where it's not fun anymore. And that's the problem. Yeah, millions of HP, but how much do you deal? If they're just sponges, that's annoying as heck. Don't worry, you don't deal that much. And then you could just say, grind. No, I have grinded. A lot, actually. Because the game, at a certain point, is expecting you to grind more than you've played the game. Which at that point, why? What? Why? Why bother? You know what I mean? Like, I just snuck around those mobs because all the bosses were easier to fight. You know, if the bosses are easier to fight than the actual mobs in the zone because they're hyper-tuned to deal with you, then that's a problem. That is a major problem. And that's the issue with the combat system, right? It's not that it by itself is bad, it's just like the way the game interacts with its system is bad. That's why in FF15, because the same devs that made 13 made 15, you see its stagger system is radically different. It's full action combat, which works much better for a system like this and provides much more interesting challenge. Then you see after FF15, that same dev team worked on FF7 Remake, and that system's even better, right? So yeah. 13 could use a remake and should have the FF7 combat, the remake combat, because that would be sick as hell, in my opinion. And I think it would work really well for the game. Have you played Stranger in Paradise? No. I have some moots on Twitter that really want me to play it, though.
End of the road.
Got your back.
And I hear Stranger in Paradise's combat system's like phenomenal. Fuck. Please don't kill me. God, that's so fucking scary. Oh my god. Alright, I'm dying. I watched a bit of gameplay. It does look really fun. Haven't seen anything of a story hook to like interest you. Yeah, that's fair. That's kind of why I haven't touched like Stranger in Paradise. Because like the story doesn't seem like anything to write home about. And like I typically need a decent story to get into it. But like, you know, is what it is, I guess. Strangers, I mean. Yeah, that's fair. That just looks goofy as hell. It does, and in fairness, just because it, like, is goofy, isn't necessarily a bad thing. Like, that's not necessarily a bad thing, right? Like, games are allowed to be silly, they're allowed to be goofy, you know. They absolutely are. I think it'd be fun to stream. I could see that. I could see it being very entertaining. Is it available on Steam? I can't actually remember. Actually, I should. Make sure she doesn't die. start whacking the shit out of him. They're gonna ask me to invest in a story, make sure it's an actually good one. Yeah, Ibsen. I completely agree. Come on, kill, 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 kill! Yeah! It's pretty good. Alright, is there a third phase? Is there a third phase? Let's see. That's a... Because I killed Orphan, right?
Have you ever paused to consider our reason for making l'Cie of men? We fal'Cie are crafted for a
Thing still standing?
purpose, and granted finite power to that end.
Thing still
With
standing?
men, it is not so. Men dream, aspire, and through indomitable force of will achieve the impossible. Your power is beyond measure. We take l'Cie that we might wield such strength. Through you, we obtained freedom from our bondage. And now, your focus alone remains. Defy it, and all will be for naught. Cocoon's sacrifice, and that of Grand Pulse as well.
Vanille!
Yet, if we but summon the Maker, we will be granted the chance to begin again. All our sins absolved, and the world born anew.
Video!
Make l'Cie become Ragnarok. Lead us into the light.
He's gonna try to force the transformation.
We have no need of flawed l'Cie.
Orphan! I'll do it. I'll destroy you.
No. No!
The will to guide a world unto oblivion.
They're dating.
The sin of our salvation.
You heard me. I said I'll do it!
You can't! I'll be fine. And you can't forget our promise. We promised to save Cocoon. We promised!
I made another promise too. To protect my family.
Fang?
Sometimes. You gotta choose! Back off!
What did you do? This ain't the time to be losing it, lady!
You too, huh?
Shaz! No!
Vanille. We're in this together.
Du Bois!
No one's gonna stop me. Everything I do. Why? Is this what you meant to happen? All of them.
After all we went through.
I did. Are they my sin to bear for choosing salvation?
Please, stop! Stop it! Give them back!
Salvation is born of sacrifice, miracles of misery. From shattered shards, a new crystal legend will arise. Yes! Let anger be your strength. Despair. Despair and save us all. Lo, the day of wrath is come.
Anger didn't drive us. We just had things worth fighting for.
Yet again. How many times must you fail?
Let me go.
Retake the form of Ragnarok. Deliver us that which we have too long been denied.
What do you want?
Steep yourself in hatred. Let it infuse your soul with the strength it craves. Your awakening demands an offering of pain.
Vanille. Run.
No! I swore I wouldn't run away anymore! I'd rather fight and lose than give up without even trying! Bang!
Miracles out of misery. You've got to be kidding me.
Yeah, Fang. Who'd be dumb enough to swallow that crock?
Sure. We've all had better weeks.
We're alive!
But you can't be.
Could be more Fal'Cie smoke and mirrors.
Because the despair.
Fang.
Oh my god. Oh.
We made you go it alone. Second time now, isn't it?
Oh my god.
But where were you?
Somewhere cold and dark. Just thinking about everything that happened up until now. And then it was like...
It was like I had a glimpse of the future. Everyone was smiling and laughing. Even Sarah. Even Light.
I don't know. New focus or something. I'm thinking it didn't really make sense, of course. I mean, knowing we were worm bait and all, but as luck would have it, next thing I know, I feel somebody pushing me right along.
You were there too, Fang. Same side. All of us. Together to the end.
Kiss.
Listen, you're not alone anymore. We have a new family now. We stick together. You hear me?
Yes, I promise. We promised, didn't we? The brand of a lassie. The symbol of the focus we all faced. The mark of the fate we all shared.
Titties.
Proof of the promise we all made.
And they completed their focus.
The heroes never die.
True.
Come on. We've got a world to save.
If we have the power to destroy Cocoon, then we have the power to save it. You say you want your day of wrath, do ya? Well, it's coming right up!
Time we gave the people what they really want.
We can do it. I know we can. We made it this far.
Right.
So there is a third bomb.
Let's make a real miracle happen.
Lady Luck sure ain't on his side.
And now it's just Orphan. Perfect.
No. We overreach you.
And now it's just the child.
Is that so?
You don't believe in anything. You gave up on life before you were even born. Sat poisoning Cocoon from the inside, waiting for someone to come and destroy you. Sure, you think the end of the world is salvation. All you care about is death's release. So take it, and leave the rest of us alone. We don't think like that. When we think there's no hope left, we keep looking until we find some. Maybe Cocoon is past saving, but it's our home, and we'll protect it or die trying. We live to make the impossible possible. That is our focus.
Oh, I like the final battle theme. That's amazing. That's good. Oh, I was about to cry. I was crying. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's really, really good. I feel about DPS checks. No, don't do this to me. But yeah, like, so if I've got all the lore correct, and I believe I do, basically what happened is the fal'Cie were created by God, essentially, the Maker, to like look over the world. But in their immortality, the fal'Cie kind of despaired and were like, "What's the point of living anymore? We're lonely. We don't know what to do. Blah 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 blah." Right? And they wanted to die, but they can't die through their own hands because like that's not what they were built for. Their focus was to take care of humanity. So in kind of a twisty turnabout way, they kind of plotted to make l'Cie of people to serve their goals, like how they were made fal'Cie of the Maker, right? And those l'Cie would eventually gather in power to kill them, and if they killed them and everything was destroyed because they're what's like creating or sustaining humanity, if everything dies, then the Maker will probably return and they get the sweet embrace of death. They are no longer immortal, and the Maker returns and probably remakes reality. Probably. Because everything from what Barthandelus was saying, and then later Orphan, with the two of them, makes it sound like they're not 100% sure. Because, like, everything he said ultimately was incorrect, because Fang transformed into Ragnarok, but failed to kill him because Fang's anger and despair, the reason she fought for wasn't for anger and despair, it was to protect her girlfriend, Vanille, and her friends, right? To protect her new family, essentially, right? It was for more noble reasons. Same thing with Vanille. That's why she wouldn't transform, is because she's not angry, right? She doesn't feel despair. And that is true for all of the rest of them. They're no longer fighting for that despair. So ultimately, they completed their focus by defeating Orphan and are now here, well, the other orphans, so to speak, and kind of like it's really more like surpassing their focus. And then now they fight the final orphan, so to speak, and to wipe out the remaining fal'Cie, right? Like you've got, it's like the last fal'Cie, so to speak, right? And then the part where I thought they turned into Seath was an illusion, because Barthandelus does that all the fucking time, is makes illusions. That's like a big thing of his, right? He made fake copies to try to get Fang or Vanille to despair. And it still didn't work, because they still weren't fighting for despair. Does that make sense? He's an epic level illusionist, yeah. And that is said and shown multiple times throughout the game, right? And yeah. And then they complete their focus, their foci, and here we are. Princess Roko, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Super duper appreciate it. Hope you have an absolutely beautiful day, because Monday morning beautiful. I love you so much. Welcome. How are you? That very well explained, but honestly, you lost me halfway through. Fair. What part's tripping you up? Right.
Does eternity not entice you? Oblivion!
Oh, it's Doom.
Surrender your
Okay, cool. DPS check, gotcha. That's what it is. Yep. Message received. Oh, motherfucker. He's gonna keep doing that. Oh, he's got a fucking mouth. Gross. What the fuck? Oh, I probably have to build stagger, is that right? Poor Emil got turned into Orphan's butt. Shit, don't you hate it when that happens?
Your
Oh, you can knock him up in the air. Oh, that's golden. That's golden. That's golden. Fuck him up, babes. Fuck him up, babes. Also, I very much like that Orphan is like a child in this sense because they are throwing a very tantrum, like a childlike tantrum. It's very good. I feel like it does deserve a remake. I would totally agree with you. I can simply see why so many people adored it, even if it never did for me. Ow. Oh, motherfucker. Okay, that's fair. A lot of it's covered in the codex kind of thing. Yeah, and like, and like truly, like, I would completely understand if somebody's like, if somebody missed a lot of the story pieces, I would completely understand. It makes perfect sense. It is hard to grasp. The weapon upgrade system is abysmal. The weapon upgrade system is straight up abysmal. It is horrendous. It is a nightmare system. Truly awful in like every possible way. No, the weapon upgrade system is impossible. Like, it's so complicated to do if you don't know what you're doing, right? Give it FF7 Remakes combat? Yes. Yes. I think they should do a remake of 13 and give the FF7 Remakes combat. Yes. I completely agree with that. I think that's a phenomenal idea. Got it. Woo! That's a fun little rush there at the end. That's pretty good. Was modeled after this? The same people worked on it. Yes, the same people did. The dev team of FF10 did FF13, and then FF15, and then FF7 Remake. Coincidentally, those are like my favorite Final Fantasy games. So I apparently have I'm a fangirl of a particular dev team. But yeah. Holy shit, we did it. Look at that. Don't say Crystarian is expanded. That's a terrifying thing to say after that fight. And then now we kill the last god so that people ideally get to live in peace.
We're here to stop him. We've come to save Cocoon, right? Right.
I think we actually did it. Oh, and they're all gonna turn to crystal.
Okay.
Oh, that's totally what's gonna happen.
Fang,
That's so gay. They're so gay. Oh my god.
Vanille?
Wishes can come true. But not if you just wait for miracles. Ready.
Are the lesbians gonna die?
Miracles are things we make for ourselves. Here and now.
Well, it kind of looks like Hecaton and Bahamut a little bit. And it's Ragnarok. Do you guys ever, are you ever so gay that you fuse with your girlfriend to become a beast of apocalypse to like prevent a total annihilation of everything you love? Oh, then it hatches from the cocoon, is that it? That's totally what it is, because it's a cocoon. Shit. Well, hopefully I don't get my channel taken down. That's phenomenal. This is a really good game. I didn't think I was gonna say this, but honestly, all the bullshit in Orphan's Cradle, I still think it was worth it to get to here. Granted, keep in mind I skipped 90% of it, but like, to get to here, like, I still feel like it was worth it. Like, that's really good. Also, like, it's so sweet that FF13's a love story. Like, it really is. Like, do you ever just fuse with your girlfriend to become like the apocalypse and also the new world so that everyone can live in peace, like away from like gods that would subjugate you? Like, that's pretty great. And like, I'm bummed they didn't. I guess they didn't kill the lesbians. That's true. I shouldn't say they killed them. But like, it is a little sad that they're like, it is a little sad that they're like now crystal and stuff, but they're also like literally like the new world that like everything's been birthed upon, essentially, right? Like, that's so cool. Also, they're gay. That's so cool. Like, and this game was made in like 2009. Like, that's really cool. That's really, really cool. Like, they were gay? No. That's so cool. Honestly, the happiest it remains true. Also, like, it's very fun. It's very fun that, like, they're playing these credit stuff like it was a movie, because I feel like it would be a good movie. Because the gameplay is just not that great. Will you play FF13 2 next? Probably not. Will I play it eventually? Maybe. There's probably a solid chance I will. But I have Persona 5 to get through. I have the other Persona games. Fire Emblem is there too. Eventually FF16 will be there. You know, stuff like that, right? Two naturalist femmes become a giant healing crystal to save the world. It's pretty cool. That's really, really cool. And like, I am curious, like, where you see where like the next part of like where 10-2 goes from here, like where the next game goes from here, you know. It's very interesting. If I had to rank FF13, I'd probably say, like, on the list of Final Fantasy games I've played, I'm probably gonna give it. I'll probably give it like number 3. I'd say it's probably in the top 3, probably at the number 3 spot. Like, mostly just because, like, oh, hi, Aspen.
That sweater looks so comfy. Also, heck, 26 months.
Yeah, like, mostly because I think it's very good. I think the story's top-notch. Story is really up there, but it's really tragically done dirty by its combat. Like, the gameplay and the amount of time it takes to get through it, and a lot of everything else just, like, you know, it kind of just gets, like I said, just gets done dirty by it. Which is like I said, a shame. I think my number one, the unseated king, is still FF10. I love FF10 so much. It's really good. I like it a lot. I think it fires on all cylinders, in my opinion. Then probably after 10 would be the 7 remake. I really like the 7 remake too. Fires on mostly all cylinders. I think there's a couple parts where it kind of falters a little bit. And then 13 has like such a good story. Oh no, don't worry, Max. Like, it has such a good story that I feel like it makes up for, in some degree, for the gameplay being not the best. But that the fact that this is a video game, like, gameplay's a big part of it, right? Like a really big part of it. So like it's hard to just like let that go. Also the fact that it does hide a lot of lore behind the codex, which is kind of a bummer. They need to do a better job of like actually displaying it. Like a few other things, right?
This sentiment of interesting story and characters but awful gameplay sounds familiar. All tabs out of DA2.
Oh my god. Nice, Sam. How are you, buddy? And Aspen, thank you so much for the 26 months. Did you do that 13 plus 33 equals 26? That's a lot of months. Thank you so much. I super appreciate it. And Sam, thank you so much for the 22 months. Did you do that 11 plus 11? It's 22, which is I'm subscriber. That's also a lot of months. Thank you so much. DA2 enjoyers rise up. Well, it does mean a snowstorm's headed your way, most likely. Have fun. Oh, I know it is. I know, Storm. It is. We're supposed to get hit, like, overnight, I think. Yeah, and then there's... And it's 2 women. It's 2 women. God. That's so good. Yeah, you have the 2 women, and then there's, like, the dragon. Yeah. Wow. That's really cool. I just stuck with it. I know there are many frustrating moments for you. Yes, there were. There were an insane amount of frustrating moments for me. I am glad I finished it, though. I'm glad. Like, having that closure is actually really, really nice. And like I said, it actually kind of feels worth it to have gotten that ending. It's a really good ending. And yeah, God, and that's and then you've even got the pole and just like the necklace that Sarah and Snow have is the same symbol. That's good. I like that a lot. God damn. 13 is a good game. I think 13 is a good game. I think it has flaws, but I think it's a really good game. If I can like FF15 after what it did to me, I can like 13. Holy shit. Yeah. I love Road Trip Final Fantasy, yeah. No, this is good. I think it's a good game. I like it a lot. I think it's hard to interpret though. If there's maybe another like did you ever finish 15? Technically no. I never did. I should. But I got really frustrated with it when I was at a point that I just couldn't do it, unfortunately. To be fair, I was trying to finish it, like, honestly, after I had probably one of the worst days of my entire life, if not, like, the worst day. And it just kind of got to me, and it got too frustrating, and I just couldn't do it. So I didn't, right? Maybe one day I will go back to 15. I liked it. It's a horrifically flawed game. But I do like it for what it is. 13 I think is pretty good. I think one thing that does work against it though, and one reason why some people maybe don't like it, is because I feel like 13 requires a lot of examination and a lot of very careful listening to it to understand the game properly. Like, the story is a bit obtuse, which, like, I love. I love me a good, like, chunky story that is, like, a little, you know, whimsical and also mysterious and vague and leaves a lot open to interpretation, right? But I can see a lot of people being turned off by that, especially considering how Final Fantasy can generally be pretty blunt with a lot of its storytelling. And 13 was anything but blunt, right? It was very subtle. Like, it's very, very subtle. And I think that's really good. You know, you know me, I like that sort of stuff. I also have a degree in media, to be honest. So that's probably one of the reasons I jived with it and, like, had a better time with the story. You should not necessarily need, like, a degree or some, like, extremely precise understanding of the game or the story it's trying to tell to enjoy it, though. And that's where you have gameplay that should be fun. And that's kind of a falter that it has. Right? That's kind of where it fails. And also, sometimes games just aren't made for certain people, right? Like, it's just not made for everybody. And that's also something, you know, you gotta understand a little bit. Like, I can recognize a game like Final Fantasy IX was not made for Sammy, right? It was not made for me. Like, XCOM and you. No, XCOM's objectively bad. Anyway, no, I'm kidding. But, like that, yeah, no, that's true. That's true, right? Like, it's like certain games are made for certain types of folks, and it kind of varies a little bit. It's okay for not all games to be for all people, except XCOM. Dislike it, XCOM is not. It is always morally correct to hate XCOM. It is always morally correct. No, like, not every game is for everybody, and I totally get it. Though, I think everything from what I can tell, the slander and controversy of FF13 when it came out, honestly, boils a lot down to its cast. And that's, I think we all know what I mean when I say that. I truly think that's like 80% of it. Because the other complaints people typically make about 13 don't make any fucking sense. Especially after having played it, right? Always is probably people not finding the words to describe their dislike of the combat. I agree with you. The linearity of the game is fine. It's the way combat is presented to you that I think is the issue. But people don't have the words to describe it, right? Because Metal Hallways doesn't make any sense if you've played any other Final Fantasy game, right? Even Final Fantasy VII has Metal Hallways, like a lot of them, actually. But we don't mind because of the other stuff that's happening, right? So, like, I think a lot of the other complaints are people misdiagnosing their issue with the game, and again, the cast. People's biases tend to leak into their arguments quite a bit. And you can see that if you know how to look for them. Has a bunch of Metal Hallways, and they also just had a better presentation of the hallways. Sure, yeah, right. I think 13's presentation of the hallways is pretty good, though. It's got a lot of very beautiful set pieces, right? Again, it's just the combat. Like, it's just the way the combat's designed. No, that's what yeah, that's exactly what I mean. There's nothing to do besides fight and watch cutscenes in this game. So if you're gonna make a game like that, that means your game has to be really good. Like, the combat especially has to be really fucking good, and so does your story, right? Because otherwise, guess what? People aren't gonna wanna play it. Because this is a video game, this is not a movie, right? The way this was designed makes it so that, like, it kind of should have been a movie, you know? You're gonna be at side quest until Grand Pulse, right? Yeah, correct. And when you're funneled into combat, it's hard not to feel like you're in a metal funnel. For sure, for sure. Yeah, I know, I totally get it. Also, it took me 61 hours to beat the game. That's what we're at for FF13, 61. So let me look at my Final Fantasies. So FF13 was 61, FF9 was 44, FF15 was 30, FF10 was about 63. So 13 had sort of had a length similar to 10. People hated Vanilla and Hope. Yes. Like, I don't want to hear the whole like people didn't complain about the characters when the game came out, because they absolutely did. They complained a lot about the cast. Like, they complained a lot about the cast. I've seen the threads of people complaining. 63 of those hours, but how many were dedicated to Blitzball? 0. I promise, I hated Blitzball. And like and 10 has side stuff, right? 10 has side stuff and also just really compelling combat and fun exploration and more mobility. Then you never played 10. Shut up. It made me nauseous, okay? It made me queasy. Hi, Awesome Bros, what's up? Yeah, like, it's about on par for, like, time-wise, I feel like. I can't believe 9 was that short, though. Like, 44 hours? Really? Felt like 400. And then I've spent months of time in FF14. Right? Yeah. I don't know. I think it's pretty good. I really like it. It was such a silly waste of a cool concept. Here's a cool minigame now. Take a force loss to advance the story. Oh no. I don't think you did much in the way of content in 9, did you? I couldn't find most of it, yeah. There was like some stuff I found and did, but I couldn't find most of the side content, which was part of the problem. Yeah. I think the game's really good. I tried to complain about Shaz, but he's entirely too solid of a character to really complain about. I completely agree. Like, the FF13 cast is really, really good. Sure, Hope is annoying for like an hour, but he's 14. Leave him be. And again, people just don't like women, or lesbians, or people of color. And that's half the problem. I mean, it's a lot of the problems people had with FF13, honestly. Like, it really does feel like that, looking back through, like, old forums and stuff, right? That's really kind of what it feels like a lot of the complaints are. Though, not necessarily people wanting to admit some of those things, right? Because they, you know. And then it's frustrating that the Final Fantasy series has kind of just done a 180 since then. Like, they came out with 13 and did all that stuff, and that was pretty cool. And then, I mean, just look at FF16's cast. And, like, that'll tell you enough, right? The soundtrack is fire. I completely agree. I feel like every Final Fantasy game is a fire soundtrack. If I'm being honest. I feel like every Final Fantasy game has a great soundtrack. So trying out Hack/Recode, the collection of games on Steam. I think it's probably your fave FF game. It's a good one. It's really good. I like it a lot. Yeah. It's really, we just finished it, is what happened. It's really good. Like, I honestly think 13 does a really good job. It tells a really unique story. It tells a powerful story. You know. For sure. Go through your 5th playthrough of it, have fun. By all means. have a good time. Yeah, no, it's a good game. Like, it really is, and I think people need to give it more of a chance. But also at the same time, if people are frustrated when it comes to, like, the challenge or the gameplay of the game, like, I get it. It's another Final Fantasy game that, guess what, I think should get a remaster. It's another one that's up there. 'Cause I feel like, even though, like, FF9, I feel like FF9 was worse for longer, I would say. Oh god. Alright, well, good luck, Awesome Bros. Don't pass out. See how long it took you to finish it? I'm probably never gonna play it. That's fair. It is a 60-hour game. That's a lot of time. But also, your girl's playing, what, Persona 5 right now? I'm like 75 hours into Persona 5. It doesn't even feel like it. I'm 75 hours into Persona 5. Doesn't even feel like it. And I'm not even sure I'm halfway. Or like I am halfway, right? Some shit like that. But like, but like, that's because I'm like a JRPG gamer. Like, I like long games. I do. I really do. I mean, it took me like a year to beat FF14, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it took me like a year to beat it. I haven't beaten Elden Ring, but I've got over 200 hours in that game, right? Like, I like long games if they can keep my interest. Like, Persona 5 is doing a phenomenal job. It's doing such a good job of keeping my attention, right? Because it's so fun, it's so lively, it's so bright, it's so different, it's so good. 14 is the same way. 10 did the same thing. You know, like Elden Ring, any of the Souls games, really, like, same stuff, right? Like, you can dump like 100 hours in those games and be like, this game is great. Because it gives you the content for it, you know? If I could be 1,000 hours long, I'd be fine with that. Honestly, kinda. Yeah, it's really good. P5, the college years. Look, hot spicy take. Persona 5 should take place in college. Hot take. Hot take. Age the Phantom Thief cast up like 3-4 years. Maybe not even that. Like 3-2 years. Boom. Even better game. I believe P5 invented jazz and tarot.